Alright. Um, it's been 4 weeks since Destiny released, and I'm gonna give my review of the game. Um, as you see by the title, it's my official review and what I feel about the game. And I'm not gonna dick ride Bungie or Activision. Just gonna give my honest opinions about the game, how I feel about it, and I'm gonna talk about what I believe that's probably gonna happen in the DLC or the expansion pass. So, first things first, a lot of people that I read online, post comments of the game, the ratings and all that, they were saying that the game is too repetitive. You just hold down square or X if you're on Xbox. You hold that button down, you let your ghost do your thing, and then like waves of monsters come. Yeah, it's repetitive. Yes, we know. But think about this. COD is the same way. I don't know about other games, but COD is too. You do a mission, you go back to your headquarters and do another mission and back to your head. It's like people find everything to complain about. It's ridiculous. So, anyways, enough of that. Um, so this Destiny story, it's supposed to be a 10-year story, meaning it's gonna last 10 years because of how they made it. I guess how the story is and all that. So if you have Destiny, or if you own it, or yeah, if you own Destiny, you probably played the story, and you're probably like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even get none of this. Like, what the hell? And honestly, this is I felt the same way. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even fucking get this shit. What the fuck? Like, what are we supposed to? I was clueless. See, but this is what you gotta think about. Um, they I was reading some stuff, yeah, I was reading some, or my friend told me this. He said, he told me, man, bro, the game had a 10-year story in it or something. I think that's I can't remember what he said. He said, so basically what they had to do, because the storyline was so big that they had to take out parts of the story, change up the cutscenes, the audio and all that, because the story was that big, and it was it was so massive. It was just a big story, and they had to change everything, and that's why most people are probably confused. And if that's true, what he told me, then yeah, it's true. Everybody's confused, and they probably changed the story because of how big it is and how big they want to make it. So if you pay attention when you play the story, there's a few cutscenes. You'll get like clues like towards the end when you do the last mission, when you fight the last three bosses on Mars, the Black Garden. Um, that what is her? What's it? I don't know her name. The EXO chick at the end where she gives you the pulse rifle. She says, "There's more out there or something. This is just the beginning. Our fight is far from over." Something like that. And right there, I'm like, oh, okay. That's where the DLC comes in, and yeah, the DLC comes in. But also, what you got to think about is, I think nobody pay attention to this. I don't know, like I can't interact with a lot of people, but this is what this is what I thought. I'm like, okay, then who are the New Monarchy, Dead Orbit, and the Future Workouts? Where the fuck they came from? And honestly, they're probably gonna do stories of them on how they came or how they are. I know for a fact that those three are gonna play an important role in the story because those three believe in different things. The Dead Orbit, New Monarchy, and the Future Workouts, they believe in three different things. I don't know those three different things, but I know for a fact they believe in three different things. And if you think about it, a 10-year storyline or 10-year war basically, because um okay, Guardians are fighting the Darkness, which is the Cabal, the Fallen, the Vex. Or not the Vex. Well, the Vex hate everybody, so well yeah, we'll count them in too. So the storyline is 10 years long. Okay, so think about this. This is what I thought. Okay, so I'm like, so Guardians. It doesn't matter how many Guardians are there. You can't take on those three that or that many. So this is what I'm thinking. Maybe this is where the new monarchy comes in. You know, their allies help their Guardians, or the Dead Orbit, or the Awoken, or Dead Orbit Awoken, or both, or the future war codes. They come in and help at certain parts. So it's honestly, it's gonna be like crazy because I don't know how they're gonna do it. Like nobody knows who these three are. No, like those three could probably be on the darkness side or our side. Nobody knows, and honestly, man, like I'm just so excited because I want to see how everything turns out, pans out, and I'm thinking, I'm like, man, I'm like, wow, like, because I know for a fact that of the Awoken, she said this, the exo male hunter, whatever she is, she said this. She said, this one part when you're in Venus and you fight a bunch of Vex over and over, and then there's a cutscene, and then the ghost is like, oh, we need to see the Awoken for the I had the Gate Lord or something, or to get to the Black Garden or something. And then she says, "Ah, yes, the Awoken always choosing between the light and the dark, or choosing both sides on who to, jump over to, And one more thing too that I'm gonna add on to this. On Reef, when you go to the planet Reef and you meet the Queen, look at me dancing. She says, what is she? She says something, and then that fucking that fucking rude ass guy. He's like, that means you owe us. Well, she's saying you owe us, Guardian. So that's another hint. That's another clue. There's probably gonna be a massive outbreak between those two. The dead. What is it? The Awoken. See, but this is my theory, or this is my not theory. This is my thoughts. When you meet the Queen, her bodyguards, I guess, are the Fallen. So are the Fallen and the Guardians gonna team up, or how is it gonna how is it gonna work out? I honestly don't know. It's we every day we smack Fallen and shit, and I just don't know. It's honestly everybody's when you play the first part of the story, everybody's confused. Nobody knows what the fuck's going on. In the DLC, will probably explain more, but I don't think it'll be enough. So I understand the ratings that the people gave. 6, 5s. And people are saying, oh, the only reason I gave it a 6 is because, or a 7 is because of the PvP. How fun it is or how decent it is. And, all good and balanced and all that. And yeah, I like PvP, but you gotta think about the story. Like, you gotta think about, okay, Bungie's doing 10-year story. Okay, we don't know what's gonna go on. That's why they're coming out with DLC, blah, blah. So that's my that's what I gotta say about the game. People don't probably think outside the box, but that's what I feel like. We don't know who these three are. You never know. We might team up with the Fallen, or we might I don't know. I just don't know. But it's something to think about. Those three, the new monarchy, future war codes, and all that, and the Dead Orbit. You got to think about, what they do, and they're for a fact they're gonna play an important role in the story. For a fact, I know they are. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about the game so far. And that was in a depth about my thoughts of the game. And my final rating for the game, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And when the DLC drops, I'll probably raise it up, So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's probably a confusing video because so much shit I said. But yeah, thanks for tuning into the video, and take it easy, you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.